Grand Risings, YouTube Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again to channel the messages that sent to me, through me, and for me to share. But remember, not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone. But there's definitely a message here for someone. You're just needing to take the messages that resonates and leave the rest for those that the message will resonate with. So it's the 19th of November 2025. But regardless of when you hear this message, my messages are timeless. I feel like it's when you're most needing to hear the message. Appreciations to my subscribers, new subscribers, old subscribers, everyone that's liking my messages, sharing my messages. It's appreciations, definitely helping my channel to grow. And for those that's needing to hear the message, to hear a message. But the angel number I've got for today, I've got two angel numbers. Angel number 213. Spiritually, the number is often interpreted as a symbol of fortune, pleasure, and the idea that past struggles were overcome by future abundance. It signifies a period of personal growth, resilience, and the overcoming of challenges. Some interpretations also connect to 213 to the Hebrew word of utz, which relates to hurrying, advertising, or advising, or planning, and can be a reminder to be both swift in obedience and slow in presumptions. Overcoming challenges. The number suggests that the difficulties and the sorrows you have faced are temporary and will be compensated with prosperity and abundance in the future. Personal growth. Seeing 213 can be a reminder that you're on a path of personal development and that you have the resilience to get through tough times. Resilience and determination. It is a message to not give up, but rather to face challenges with resilience and determination, as they are temporary hurdles, not the end of a story. Again, the Hebrew connection in the Hebrew, number 213 is linked to the word utz, it's spelled UTS, which means to urge, hasten, or advise. This can be interpreted as a spiritual prompt to be diligent and swift in following your purpose, and to be cautious and not presumptuous in your actions. And then angel number 119, it reads, the number 119 is often associated with spirituality through the connection of Psalms 119, which glorifies God's law and the study of scripture. In the biblical context, the number 119 also refers to the Hebrew word for red, linking to sanctuary and sacrifice. While less common, some sources may point to the number itself in terms of angel numbers, though these meanings are not as widely established as the biblical interpretations. So the Hebrew word for red, Adom, is strong numbers 119. This has connections to the blood of the sanctuary and ultimately points to the sacrifice of Jesus, the Lamb of God. Biblical number. Some scholars have explored the number 119 as a literacy device of checksum within the Hebrew Bible, though its specific meaning is debated. Angel number. While not as widely discussed as the biblical meaning, some sources may interpret the number 119 as an angel number. These interpretations are generally more modern and subjective. I'm just reading as I'm just Googled this. You might have to change something up. So I'm changing spiritual meaning to angel meaning. So it reads, the number 119 is often interpreted as a spiritual message to embrace new beginnings and to make way for change, particularly new phases in life. The meaning is derived from the components of the numbers, with the number 9 signifying an ending and the number 1 representing new beginnings, while the number 11 amplifies this energy. New beginnings. The presence of number 1 suggests a new cycle is starting or an old one is ending. It can be a message to open yourself up to new opportunities and a fresh start. Release the completion. The number 9 is often associated with the end of a cycle in numerology. The 119 combination suggests that reaching the end of something is necessary to make room for the new beginnings, indicated by the ones. Embracing change. Overall, the number is a call to accept and welcome change. It's a message to let go of what is no longer serving you and to be optimistic about your future. So maybe that was significant to this energy of this message. There could be some kind of, definitely this energy of a transition and an awakening. It's like a different type of a lifestyle. The way how you may have looked at something at one point, look at it again in the same way. Your views have changed. You're seeing something from a different perspective. This could literally mean you're moving from some type of religious base to more spirituality. You could be getting rid of the old, everything old, type energy. So let's see, in regards to the energies that's coming through for those that I'm connecting with. Prior to pressing record, I was picking up on this energy, or someone was looking for some type of answer, direction, in regards to, what direction to go in. It's that I was picking up on the energy of a time frame. Someone's got a time frame in where they have to make a decision. So someone's looking for some quick wisdom, inspiration. And right now I'm hearing that's going to be found within you. And within you, you're going to be guided. You could be lying there, mid-waking up from sleep. And something might guide you to, I feel like I'm going to listen to music today. Or I feel like I'm going to watch a movie today. And you'll see certain things that's recommended to you, It's that type of an energy and something within what it is that you hear, see or feel. I feel like that's where you'll get an answer for what it is that you're in this decision about. It's going to be different for everybody. But let's just see the energies that come through. Since I woke up this rising, or even before, yesterday, going back to, I've been picking up on this energy of midweek wisdom, as a kind of segment of what I can bring into my channels. But anyhow, I'm talking. Let's just see the overall energy, major arcana, in regards to this energy. And we've got the hangman in the upright. I pay attention to how he wants to come through. And then we've also got the lovers at the bottom of the deck. Again, this is about some type of trace. We've got the emperor, was directly behind the lovers. So that's Gemini, Aries energy, Pisces energy. Could be a cusp. So let's see, in regards to this energy, we're in this energy of new moon in Scorpio. I have already put up a couple of new moon messages on both my channels. Virgo, I analyze. This is the energy of the Hermit. Card number 18. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got South Node. Life Decks. Card number 42. And behind that is the 11th house, your friends. Card number 35. So let's see, I'm going to pull one of these cards, but I will read it at the end. Orbs and light wants to come through. I am confidence. I am courage. I am divine. I am human. I am light. I am love. I am uniquely me. Bottom of the deck. What's behind that? Invitation by Fire, card number 22. So anyway, the card that came through, card number 40, Orbs of Light. Like I said, I would read this at the end. It's quite a lengthy read up, this book. couple cards in regards to this energy for those that I'm connected with. And we've got upskill, card reads, work, career, and crossroads. Another couple cards in regards to the energy of this message for those that may be resonating. Spirit guides. And notice the signs. Investigate symbols, nature, spirits. The card that wants to come through in the center of this message, insights, guidance, and purpose. Let's get another couple of cards there. But there's something that you're needing to notice within the signs that's happening around you, you know, signs and synchronicities, numerology, the patterns of people, places, and things, you know. How does something make you feel? And there's also this energy of needing to get out into nature, needing to go into, you know, have a walk, seeing something from a higher perspective, sitting by a tree. You know, there's so much that we can learn just from nature by just watching how nature moves. You know, I'm hearing right now, move like nature. Let's see, in regards to the energy of this message, let's get two more cards in regards to this message for those that may be resonating. Enjoy new beginnings. And at the bottom of the deck it says balance yourself, direction, growth, life stages. But there's definitely this new beginning. It says enjoy new beginnings, celebrate, socialize, and change. I shared something on my page in regards to this energy of this Trojan horse, and I'm seeing this horse here for some reason. Something looks it just feels relevant to say. It's on my community page for those that may be interested in that information. I know at one point I was quite interested, and I heard it in a message, and at that point, at the time I heard it, I wasn't educated about it. So I went looking because I asked questions and didn't get answers. So I went looking, seek and you shall find, you know, type energy. So for those of you that may, you know, feel like it's significant to the energies, it's on my community page. But this is in regards to some type of a new beginning. Celebrate, socialize, and change. The winter here can be significant. I'm hearing right now February may be significant in this energy, which is in the next couple of months. I'm hearing 8 weeks. The card that also came through is explore your creative side, visualize, paint, and record. So 5 cards came through, and center of this message is notice the signs. I pay attention, they want to come through in the reverse. So let's see in regards to this energy, for those that I'm connecting with. Let's see why this energy here, in the energy of Virgo, I analyze this energy of upskill. Relationships come through in the reverse here. Intimacy, freedom, acceptance, and trust. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. Why this energy of spirit guides here? Responsibility. I'm hearing responsibility of a relationship that's no longer your responsibility. Something here, you know, or someone may feel like they're losing. I'm hearing a grip. Let's see, tell me more about this energy, center of this message, heart of the matter. Guidance and compassion. So let's see, in regards to this energy, new beginnings for those that's connecting with the energy of this message. What's the most important message that's needing to be seen? Seen, heard, and felt, I'm hearing. Insight wants to come through. There's something that you're going to see that's going to possibly change your perspective, you know. It reads understanding, awakening, awareness, self-evaluation. Again, whatever this is, I feel like it's going to come to you, through you. You may want to put this into some form of journaling. You may want to do some type of artistry in regards to get this vision, this feeling, this awakening, this awareness, this understanding that's within you, outside of you, you know. Documenting is an energy I'm picking up on here. So let's get one more card in regards to this energy of explore your creative side. Outside of your home, I pay attention to where this card wants to fall. Outside of your home, it's in the reverse. Let's get one more card. Explore your creative side. And for me, I'm hearing as I'm shuffling, there's nothing here. This is your imagination. This is what's within you. And for some reason, I'm connecting with bull energy here. I'm paying attention to the bull, Taurus energy. I may be connecting with. So let's see in regards to this energy. I'm hearing right now 2 bulls can't rule a pen. Third eye chakra. Maybe in your home settings, there's certain things that you're needing to see but can't see. There's a blockage here. There's like this creative blockage, you know, writer's block type energy. What's the blockage for those that I'm connecting with in the energy of this message? What's the blockage? Communication is falling in the reverse, and it's falling on my clock. The time is set wrong. It's at 6:17 right now. May be significant. 617, angel number may be significant here. So let's see what's blocking this energy. What's blocking this energy? Third eye chakra. And again, communication. That's your fourth chakra. Fifth chakra, sorry. You know, there may be some kind of blockage. You may not be speaking right now. The things that you're seeing right now. Lack of compassion right now is what I'm hearing. No proper guidance. There's something that you're needing to step outside to see. Pay attention to your spirit guides, your spirit animals. Could be birds. Let's see, tell me more about this energy of what's blocking those that I'm connecting with at this time. In this energy of communication. That's here in the reverse. Physical health. I'm no physician, you know, so I wouldn't really advise on that. The best thing I can say to you right now is to seek medical advice. I'm hearing in addition to any holistic advice you may have received. So let's see in regards to the energy of this message. Or you may just need to get outside and walk, you know. Exercise is what I'm picking up on here. Tap into that inner vitality, the vitality that we're connected to within Mother Earth. It's in this energy of upskill. It's in this energy of sitting close to a tree, connecting with the grass, just being in the air. I'm picking up this compare energy. Look at how nature moves. Move like nature, I'm hearing. I'm hearing become water, be water. But in this case, I'm hearing be the air. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. What's blocking this communication? Honesty. Someone's not, or needing to be, honest in a situation here. Communication is locked up. Truth, transparency, sincerity, and communication. Let's get one more card, see what else can come through. But whatever this is, it's affecting somebody's physical health, you know. They see something and can't speak it. Tell me more about this energy. Right now, I'm picking up on this energy of natural disaster. This is bringing me back to one of my freestyles. This is about choices, you know. This is about some kind of a vision that you've had, possibly a dream. Something that you've seen within your third eye. Third eye chakra is here. I see it in my third eye. Me can't get the words out, when me I try. Me see it in me bird's eye. Father, do not give the enemy no blind. Them too wicked, me say them too bad mind. Me see it in me third eye. Me can't get the words out, when me I try. Father, do not give the enemy no blind. Them too wicked, me say them too fucking lie. Alright, that's why honesty is needed in this situation. Somebody's broken your trust. Somebody in this energy of, you may have felt home, you know. You notice certain patterns I'm hearing. You notice certain signs and synchronicities. You may have already cleared this energy, you know. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. Let's get one more card. Can't put this deck down for some reason. Base chakra. Bottom of the deck, we've got sacral chakra. Chakra 1, 2, and 5. Angel number 1, 2, 5. 6. Unfinished symphony wanted to just fall through and come to the edge. Someone's feeling fearful. Someone's feeling fearful in moving from their south node to their north node. But this feels like west to east. Someone may be moving from west to east. So let's see, tell me more about this energy of upskill, relationships, co-created here in the reverse. Whatever this is, there's no co-creation, there's no new beginning, you know. It was on the edge. I'm hearing it was a close call. So let's see, in regards to this energy of spirit guides, responsibility. Why is this energy here? Of responsibility for those that I'm connecting with in this energy of this message. I keep hearing this midweek Wednesday. Midweek Wednesday. Something about midweek Wednesday. So let's see, tell me about this energy. Soulmates is here in the reverse. It was a close call, I keep hearing. Tell me more about this energy. Signs and symbols. In regards to the energy of this message, which is center of this message. Heart of the matter. Card that fell to the ground. Then we've got yin energy here. It's feminine energy. And we've also got the fates. It's in the reverse. It's like this. I'm picking up on this hopeless energy. Whosoever is in this energy, it feels kind of like something hasn't gone in someone's favor, you know. Someone believed that they thought that this was destiny, that it should, you know, nothing should have stopped whatever this was that was being co-created here. But something took a turn, you know. Something hasn't come together. Tell me more in regards to this new beginning, for those that I'm connecting with in regards to this energy. So whatever hasn't worked here, there's still a new beginning coming anyway, regardless of what. I'm picking up on a message I did a few days ago, that this group has now come out of some type of deliberation. You know, the verdict is in. This feels like this. So let's see, in regards to this energy of this new beginning, for those that I'm connecting with, in regards, it's like no one can stop your blessing. No one can stop what's destiny. But whatever this is, it's being sabotaged. A contract is being dissolved. However that may resonate for you. But there's still opportunities and doors that's here to be open. Blessed is here in the reverse. And breathe. Someone's needing to just relax, you know. Whatever this, I'm hearing breathe. Someone could be giving birth. I'm literally hearing someone panting, you know. That's why there's this need to go outside into nature, breathe. Move like how nature moves. You know, when nature's changing its season, it doesn't panic, you know, it prepares itself. Remember how blessed you are. You know, when one door closes, I'm hearing 7 more open. It's in the energy of you fall down 7 times and you get up 8. You know, you rise 8. Stand tall. Yang's at the bottom of the deck. So in regards to this blockages, this honesty, this communication, this is about some type of a regeneration, some type of transformation, some type of an ending here. Someone is needing to be honest. Something may be wrong physically here. And again, like I said, if there's anything that you're suspecting that's maybe going on with your health, then definitely seek some type of additional medical advice. Card number 46. Let's get one more card in regards to this energy. What's blocking this energy? Or not, I'm hearing. For those that may be resonating. Higher power. What I'm hearing right now, whatever this is, new life is at the bottom of the deck. Higher power is here in the reverse. This isn't something natural, you know. Somebody wasn't protected in this energy of 4. And this is going back to the base. This is going back to the foundation. Whatever this is that's stemming, this regeneration. Tell me more about this energy. Why is higher power here in the reverse in regards to the energy of this message? And we've got in between worlds. It's like someone couldn't get out of their head, you know. Or maybe you did maybe you did. This is the thinker card, but it's here in the reverse also. So now I'm seeing 444 in the reverse. 4443. I feel like I'm saying a telephone number. But regardless, 444 is here. You may have felt like you wasn't protected by a higher power. But maybe they were right here beside you whole time. Is another energy I'm picking up on. Card number 18. Just kind of push to read. So Virgo, I analyze. Do not anticipate trouble or worry about what may never happen. Keep in the sunlight. And this is an energy I've been picking up on, why I keep using this deck over the last few messages. I was picking up on this energy of stay in the light. Don't allow whatever something is that's trying to trigger you, manipulate you, draw you in or draw you out, you know, of where you're at right now in this timeline of your ascension, this movement that's taking place. You know, you've moved through some type of a portal. So I'm going to continue. Virgo is picky and exacting. They can be insanely organized. They are very helpful to others. They tend to be critical, but usually this criticism is applied to themselves. They are consciousness and highly intelligent. Virgo natives prefer to keep back and analyze before moving ahead. Virgos are true warriors. Much of their worry focuses on health, possible disasters, and any sudden change which they dread. They would much prefer to return to similar times or simpler times. The sign of Virgo governs the 6th house of health and natural remedies and analyzes diet and nutrition. Also dominant themes for this Mercury ruled sign. Mercury is now in retrograde as I add that in. So again, Virgo natives make the best doctors, nurses, health workers, teachers, librarians. They are excellent writers, but not so much public speakers. Their attention, they bringing their attention upon themselves, or like bringing attention upon themselves, as they feel this might attract criticism. They have brains that buzz like bees, and this can be exhausting. Virgos are highly strung. They overthink, they plan against what might go wrong, and hate it when things do go wrong. Virgos shy away from chaos and stray. It isn't unusual for Virgo natives to keep books and musical collection in alphabetical order. The everyday chaos of life causes them to fret, leaving them restless and nervous. They tend to suppress what they are feeling, which can bring on stress-related illnesses. Those born under the sign love cleanliness and have diligent hygiene habits. They fear disease and germs. If this card presents itself during a reading, look to concerns about health, lifestyle, and your job. If you are experiencing things to go normally, or if you are expecting things to go normally or as planned, it reads that will not likely be the case, which out of critical people who seem to pick at you, do, or perhaps you are now the picky person. Your mind may be full of worry, some of them health related. Other worries may be that things have gotten out of control. This card sometimes indicates hospital doors, meaning medical tests and visits to the doctor. Alternative health approaches and a better diet may appeal to you now. Dealing with health issues, the workings of your own body, as well as those of your family or friends may factor in. But you could be worrying that border on hypochondria. So you can be worrying for nothing here. This could just be a case of hypochondria, borderline. You may feel you have and have every disease you read or learn about online. I'm going to add. It says you may begin to have symptoms with little explanation as to why they occur. You may go for medical tests, but this card does not necessarily indicate a serious illness. This card also signifies a good time to get rid of the clutter, living a cleaner life, focusing on details and doing what needs to be done are now your focus. Other concerns would be your daily routine, 9 to 5 responsibilities, and mundane going on. That may need your attention. Getting organized will enable you to get where you are going. This card also suggests that you need to be more reliable in your approach. Problems won't go away. You must work, and they must be addressed. Virgo is a gentle sign, typically mild in nature, with a fondness for small animals as well as feelings towards the plant world. Being at one with nature, noticing the important details, being fully present in your work, drawing upon the wisdom of your critical mind, as well as attention to your health and your diet, are all subjects associated with this card. This would represent the Hermit card in Tarot, daily routines, the body, healing, worrying, details, usefulness, and hospital doors. And again, I was picking up on this energy right at the beginning, prior to pressing record, on someone's worrying about something that they've literally only got a few days, then this could be like a few days to an appointment. Someone's worrying about some type of an appointment, some type of a test that they may be needing to have, you know. I was kind of picking up on that energy. But don't allow it to get the better of you, whatever this situation may be. It may not have nothing to do with health for some. This can just be some type of a decision that's being made over you, some type of a ruling, you know. This can be legal, this can be in the workplace, this can be a relationship, this could be you saying, you know what, you and your partner may have been in separation for X, Y, Z amount of time. you know, a plan time, 8 weeks is the energy that was coming through in the beginning. Who knows? 2 months. But within this time, something may, you can't decide either way. Is an energy I'm picking up on. Milk and honey is at the bottom of the deck as I'm saying all of this. So let's bring it down and see what's going on for those that I'm connecting with in regards to the energies of this message. Why is this energy of relationship here in the reverse for those that I'm connecting with? It says better days are coming. It's here in the reverse in this energy of in-between worlds. Let's get another card in regards to this energy. Why is this energy of relationship here in the reverse for those that I'm connecting with? Someone is definitely feeling stressed, and disconnected from their higher self. Someone's in this energy of fear. Someone's mind I'm picking up on is playing tricks on them. Again, you're needing to step outside. Forever you and me just wants to show itself. So let's see one more card in regards to this energy. Locked up for now. Find the missing key. So I feel like someone is in this energy of self-isolation. This can literally be some type of imprisonment. However this may resonate. Hermit energy, I analyze. You're being guided to go within. Again, I keep on hearing this from I've seen this card. Be nature. Move like how nature moves. Move like air. Something's needing to be thought through logically here. I'm seeing swords. A lot of swords. So let's see. Tell me more about this energy of responsibility. Why this energy of responsibility here? Prying eyes, charming, leading you on. And it's falling in neither the reverse nor the upright. Co-creator energy, regeneration energy. Someone's been looking. I'm hearing this energy of your work ethic, whether you can handle a particular type of responsibility. Someone feels that they have the power to end something or make something for you. So let's see in regards to this energy of responsibility for those that I'm connecting with. And again, this could literally be some kind of professional. In some cases, a doctor, nurse, however it may resonate. But someone's looking into something, praying, going in places that they, I'm just picking up x-ray energy, doctor energy, stressing someone out here. Tell me more about this energy for those that I'm connecting with in this energy of responsibility. Connect with your spirit guides at this time. It's like a reminder. Learn to forgive. There's something that you may need to communicate on, something that hasn't been communicated yet. Let's get one more card in regards to this energy of responsibility. I'm seeing swords. I'm seeing and swords represent the mind, the mental, and the communication. Achieving goals. Someone's just thinking hard in this energy of stress. I'm feeling it, Someone wants to reach these goals. They want to achieve something. They want to forgive. They want to. I'm just hearing they want to. There's a lot of want to. And someone, I'm picking up on this energy of feels just overburdened. I'm paying attention to the energy of this seedling here. It looks like it's literally just popped through the ground, just popped through the soil. It's gone through so much in this energy of the darkness. The roots have gone deep before they can grow up. Type energy. Now that you've grown up in spirit, It's now time to connect to your spirit guides. Don't forget where you're coming from in the point of the there's a picture on my Facebook which I attached to one of my poems, and I feel like this poem is relevant now as I'm thinking about it in regards to this message. And it refers to the seed that was planted, you know. Someone tried to throw you off track, but they didn't realize that you was a seed and you was about to grow. There's so much that you learn before you even bust the soil in the darkness. There's another message I have like this a couple of years ago I put up. Remember who you are. These goals that you're trying to reach to, you will achieve them. You just need to let go of this energy that's holding you back and forgive those that you're needing to forgive, so that you're able to receive your blessings. Someone's just needing to breathe and let this go. Meditation brings answers. It will bring you the exact answers that you're needing, the right steps of what you're needing to do to move forwards. So under all of this, can't remember the guidance. So show me this energy, guidance, where, what and who I'm hearing. As those I'm connecting with being guided to or guided away from. It's like you would know when you hear it, you know. And we've got spirit helps you from above. You're not alone, you know. You're not alone. You may feel like better days are not coming, but this is divine intervention to see how you handle your responsibilities in the darkness. Type energy. The void is here. It's in the reverse. In the energy of stress and your higher self. Right now, you're just that seed that's growing. Your roots are spreading. Type energy, you know. So after the compassion, why is this energy of compassion here for those I'm connecting with? Someone's stubborn. Stubborn as a tree, I'm hearing. Stubborn. Hard days. Why is this energy of compassion here? In regards to this energy of this message for those ruthless, judgmental, absent father. Falling into this energy of thinking, overthinking, trying to achieve some type of a goal, feeling like they're all alone. You know, this is bringing me back to the message I did yesterday. If this is in regards to the contact of a child, then someone here, an absent father, needs to look into their rights, you know, in regards to the contact with a child. You've got rights as a father. What I didn't say in those messages is that the only way that someone will be so worried as if there's something wrong in the foundation. You know, if you know, and this may be hard for some to hear, but if you know that there's a risk of you, then this contact may have to be supervised, you know. It's that kind of an energy. You may have to have these prying eyes. If there's some kind of safeguarding, I'm gonna leave that there though. But let's just see, in regards to this energy of physical health, why is this energy of physical health here? In regards to the energy of this message, it's a lot all come out at once. Seeking online hookups is now in the reverse. Someone was just looking for somebody to Bonnie and Clyde, I'm hearing, to go along with. Vacation, just the two of us, you know. Somebody may have gone on a vacation, you know, and someone was looking to see if anybody went along with them, you know. It feels kind of petty. Looking at their ex. So this ruthless, judgmental, absent father is looking for someone to fill in a gap, is what I'm hearing. So let's see, in regards to this communication, this honesty, Tell me more about this energy. Someone's trying to, it's like I'm hearing get back with the get back, you know. It's like someone went away. So because someone went away, someone decided they're gonna hook up with an ex, you know. It's all a little bit petty, and it looks like it's created some type of an ending, but that ending is bringing a new beginning, you know. It down to the smallest things happen for a reason. It's put someone in this stubborn energy, and now that you're in, because all of this is over here. Someone was just stubborn. They didn't want to hear, see, feel, or nothing in the past, but something took place that it pushed someone to have to make this decision. Now or never, I'm hearing. So let's see, tell me more about this energy of honesty. Why is this energy of honesty here? And we've got this bee's energy. Busy bee. Someone's in this process of ascension right now. In between worlds. In between worlds right now, someone is. So let's see this regeneration energy. Why is this energy of regeneration here? For those that I'm connecting with. Whatever this is that's ending, is bringing you right back to some type of a beginning, you know. This is the energy of fresh start that wants to show itself. So let's see, tell me more about this fresh start for those that I'm connecting with. Midweek wisdom. The cards wanted to come through in the reverse, but I'm going to read them. It says holiday love, blissful, shadow man sneaking around. It was in the reverse. Someone started something in the shadows. You already know the answer. It's at the bottom of the deck. What I'm seeing as I just read these cards for a hot minute, there's some kind of connection, union that went on some type of temporary break, you know, possibly for a couple of months, 8 weeks, 8 months, I don't know. And within that time, somebody may have been an absent father here, you know, or maybe this is the result, a decision that's being made because of some type of infidelity off of a ruthless father, you know, not using their best judgment. They may have had some type of outside connection with an ex during a time where in this separation somebody went away on some type of vacation. I'm reading the cards here, and during this vacation somebody may have been left alone, sneaking around, you know, having their own fun, seeking online hookups. Somebody was in a dark place, you know. Somebody was missing, whosoever this energy is that was away on some type of vacation. They didn't know what they was up to. So because they couldn't pry, they couldn't snoop around to see who was with who, I'm hearing. They couldn't tell what they were up to in this busy bee energy. So their mind, this is someone who's got a hypersensitive or hyperactive mind, trying to reach a goal, but steady underwater in this emotional feeling. It's like someone feels that they can't win or lose, kind of thing, or they can't win in this situation. There's nothing that they can do. So what they choose to do is step outside of a connection. But what's happening here, I feel like there's this fresh start that's happening for somebody. Something has brought someone right back to the beginning in looking at who they are as a person. First of all, someone's looking at or self-reflecting in how it is that they show up for people, and not only for people but for themselves. Someone's being put into this energy of isolation now. Some type of relationship may have actually finally broken down, but it's giving somebody the opportunity. That's that tower energy, you know, to have this new beginning. And I feel like this new beginning is guided. Someone's on this ascension road. Whatever is being lost, it's going back to my freestyle. Anything you lose, that's not a loss. That a cross is, you know. If it was meant for you, it could never pass you. Is the energy that I'm picking up on here. I'm gonna get some numerology. Lucky shift is at the bottom of the deck. So let's just see what comes through for those that I'm connecting with in regards to the energy of this message. 1221. Taking initiative, change, optimism, joy, communication, message, good news, expression, high vibes. Work with what you have and it will get you places. Count your blessings and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also be getting some good news soon. And it's falling into this vocation energy, this busy bee energy, this ascension energy. So let's see for this fresh start, for those that I'm connecting with in regards to the energy of this message. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And we've got 4, 4, 4. You're not alone. You know, you're fully protected here. It says blessing in disguise. So whatever this situation was, you know, and it felt kind of hard to read for those I'm connecting with, this is a blessing in disguise. You may have felt like you was disconnected from your higher self. You may have felt like you was in some kind of a void, like you was just hitting against a brick wall over and over again in the beginning. But something is got you to where you are right now. Whatever this energy of feeling ruthless, this judgmental, absent father energy, it was all part of your ascension journey in you achieving these goals that you had from way back when. They're coming towards you. But there's somebody or something that you're needing to forgive in order for this ending to happen and this new fresh start to begin. It's just ahead of you. It's that close. Obstacles, hardships, strength, building character, experience. There might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You got this. If you've been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow you in your favor. If you've been suffering or feeling lost, some things may fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. Hang in there. Angel number 1, 2, 3. Good luck. Spirit guys, progress. Spirit guys, progress. Justice, structure, systems, process, conditionings, and rules. You are on the right track. Someone from the other side has your back and encourages you to try your best. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Be sure that everything will fall into place. And 1414 is at the bottom of the deck. Lighten up. Mood swings, respect, family, constructive outlook, quality. Focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. As a reminder to read the deck, to read the card. You will be blessed with new opportunities, a new friend, or an addition to your family. Good vibes will speed up the process. So as I read this card number 40 from the book, I'm going to end this message and appreciations to you all, you know, again. And if this message has resonated with you, then definitely press the like button for me, please. And, you know, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share the message for those that may need to hear this message at this time. It's quite a lengthy read up, so I'm going to... So, orbs of light. The loving higher spiritual dimensions are communicating with your soul. You may have already sensed reassuring guidance through telepathic reception in your innermost thoughts or feelings, and perhaps even mistaken it for your own positivity. Yet it is inspired by your higher guidance and deeply rooted in reality. Although no other can walk your path or fulfill your soul's destiny for you, you are not alone. There are countless advanced beings of enlightened wisdom shining unconditionally, divine love into your soul at all times, sometimes on earth. The mind becomes clouded with too much thinking and too much information, some of which may be helpful and some of which may be misleading at best. This is like the bright light of the sun being temporarily obscured by passing clouds. Cover. If that cloud is thick, the outlook may seem unduly, even though the sun is shining just as radiant as ever. The sunshine of your happiness, your healing, your inspiration to continue with joy in your heart is here for you now. Allow any clouds of confusion to settle as you focus gently yet intently on the eternal, generous, and underly persistent light. It is possible to pray without releasing it. The universe lovingly listens to every thought and feeling in your heart and mind. However, when you intentionally speak to the universe and ask for higher guidance, this is a powerful way to call the light into your life. It works often quite rapidly. There are orbs of light around you. They are manifestations of spiritual beings who love you and can help you on your soul's journey. They contain spiritual technologies, such as certain uplifting frequencies of color, surround, sound, and symbol, to help trigger awareness in you. That awareness may manifest in many ways, as a subtle inner feeling or thought, or even through a song, a lyric that you suddenly cannot seem to stop singing. Or you may feel instinctively, perhaps inexplicably, it seems attracting to a certain color or symbol. You know, I'm picking up on this energy, like your the color that you may have loved to wear at one point, you no longer resonate with that color no more. You know, you may now be interested in something else. Like, for an example, use myself as an example. You know, for years growing up, my favorite color has always been red. Over the last 6 years, that's just changed. Royal blue is now my color. You know, so that's just an example. Down to the food you might like, the places you used to go. You know, that kind of an energy. So I'm going to continue to read. It says, or a symbol, as if your soul is craving it and you want to drink it into the deeper recesses of your mind and cells, as a subtle yet parable nourishment. Whether or not you can see or feel them consciously, these orbs are with you as a reminder that you are supported by the intelligence and the love of a higher spiritual world. You have celestial help available to you, and that assistance is very powerful. Believe that you have the support you need to succeed in your soul's mission. Orbs are always around us, but appear in greater quantity, quality, and concentration in certain places and times, such as when your energy is in a particularly soft and receptive, high frequency state. Orbs naturally gravitate towards high energy places. This doesn't mean you have to be on the go constantly. Higher energy can be created when you are very still, by raising your frequency to a higher and faster vibrational state of peace and love. You can do this by regularly meditating on love and healing. You can place yourself in a state that is most attractive to orbs of light by relaxing, opening your heart and feeling good, acknowledging what you are grateful for is one of the simplest and swiftest ways to cultivate that state of being. You are also most likely to perceive them around you in this state, which can be fun and beautiful experience. Orbs are often only seen in photographs where they appear as a soft ball of light. If they are enhanced and magnified patterns, symbols and faces can sometimes be seen within them. That's a fact. And I'm now being brought back to the card that came through at the beginning from the ancestral deck. or being in nature and you're seeing some type of a pattern, some type of a face. You may be seeing some type of visions in clouds, TVs, however it may resonate. I'm seeing a teacup right now, for some people, but it's in this meditative energy, in this energy of silence. Many people meditate in many different ways, but the energy I'm picking up on here is meditating in this energy of stillness, silence, kind of like less noise the better, a quiet place outside, look up, move like nature moves, be like the air is what I'm picking up on. You may see something within the air, within the clouds. I'm going to find where I was now. So faces can sometimes be seen within them. This is just one expression of the playful, loving genius of the spiritual world. A way that light can reach earth in form, helping to raise the frequency from fear to love. In the same way that people carry certain frequencies as individuals, certain groups and areas hold a particular vibration, spiritual practice in group energy that is based in love, such as meditating with goodwill to clear a sacred space and dancing and praying together in that space with joyful devotion to love, attracts high level guidance because as a group, a container powerful enough to receive and hold the higher frequencies of love can be generated. Of course, individuals can and do attract high level guidance, but group energy can be a powerful and effective way to attract a great downpour of spiritual grace to benefit all. They say when two or more agree, is what I'm hearing as I'm reading that. Clearing the energy of your home and calling in a higher guidance to bless you and your home each day, perhaps by simply lighting a candle each morning, will also create a space in which orbs of light can more easily visit you, bringing their uplifting energy and healing light. Choosing ways to work with conscious group energies can also support your soul development at this time, giving you the opportunity not only to receive more, but also to give more. This will feel good for your soul, allowing it to do what it needs to do as it progresses on a spiritual path, which is express of love. The natural world in particular operates in spiritual oneness as earth is as awakened spiritual being. Being in nature can amplify your ability to see, hear, and attract orbs of light and their healing energies that offer you at a soul level. This increases when you align your heart intentionally with the essence of what you feel in nature: beauty, expansiveness, wisdom of the balance, freedom for ongoing evolution and creative diversity of expression without fear. Earth is a spiritual guardian and guide for all of humanity. The orbs of light that manifest in a subtle body for us to experience are an expression of love and relationships between our souls. Earth and the League of Light beings residing in the higher spiritual dimensions. The oracle brings guidance that you don't need to try to accomplish everything on your own. There is much that can be accomplished individually, yet aligning with others and collaborating can amplify benefit for all, bringing out the best in each other. The oracle also offers guidance to open your heart to joy, playfulness, and creativity in your soul's healing journey. The orbs of light can bring a fun and light-hearted quality which is nonetheless spiritually substantial, reminding us that laughter and a capacity for good-natured stillness are signs that we are tending to our well-being. Take care to balance the serious commitments that is in need to make spiritual progress with an appreciation for the delightful and sacred strategies or things that may arise in our being. Anyway, the inner vacation for this card reads: I open my heart to the joyfulness and the playfulness of the spiritual dimensions, manifesting through the unconditionally loving orbs of light. I hold gentle and effective intention to receive healing energy from the natural world and higher spiritual dimensions of light. As my soul is nourished, I naturally resonate with lightness and joy, balancing the depth and the strength that experience has developed in my soul. From deep, stable roots, my heart becomes light as a feather. In that open-heartedness, I attune to the loving intelligence of the orbs of light. I receive the feeling of higher guidance, relaxing, encouraging, joyful, and kind. I ask for the orbs of light to bring peace and blessing to this space now, to concentrate it as a sacred and to protect it so that only the energies of light, love, and higher consciousness may enter. May the unconditionally loving orbs of light bless all those who can benefit from their presence for the greater good and through divine love and my own free will. So be it. So on this note, I'm going to end this message here. I've got quite a busy day ahead of me, so I may come in a bit later on and do another message or even a part 2 to this. I'm just going to go with the flow of things, you know. But I definitely hope that this message has helped somebody some way, shape or form in regards to whatever this decision is, or at least having some type of a confirmation that kind of, oh, it makes sense now as to why something may have happened in the past, is to bring you to where you are now. It hasn't been easy for the energies that I'm picking up on here, but it's been necessary. You know, it's the kind of an energy of you might not have got what you need or what you want, but you've got what you need, you know, type energy. But something is happening in divine order here. We've got 1 2 2 1 and it moves to 1 2 3 4. Always know that you're divinely protected here, you know. This is a blessing in disguise. Card number 44. So on this note, I'm going to end this message here. So love and light to you all. Peace and blessings.